Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kinberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. This week, we're continuing our special look at the finalists for this year's Niall Marsh Awards for Best Crime Fiction. Today, let's turn the spotlight on Paul Cleave's The Quiet People. Cameron and Lisa Murdoch are best-selling New Zealand crime writers. On the surface of it, they seem to have a very good life. They're successful, their marriage is stable, and they have a healthy 7-year-old son, Zach. Everything changes one evening, though, when Zach goes missing. He argued with his father earlier, and in fact got in trouble for dodging out of sight briefly at an amusement fair. So at first the Murdochs think he's just gone off to pout and he'll be back soon enough. But as the hours go by and he doesn't return, they get upset and call the police. Detective Inspector Rebecca Kent takes over the case. As you can imagine, one of her first lines of inquiry is the parents. Cameron admits that he had an argument with Zach and that Zach does have difficult moods. Lisa agrees that Zach can be difficult, and it comes out that Cameron let his temper get the best of him while he was searching for Zach at the fair. But there's no real evidence that either parent is responsible for Zach's disappearance. The case is soon all over the media, especially since the Murdochs are already well known. Journalists camp out on their property, neighbors make it clear that they suspect the Murdochs, and soon enough, neither can go much of anywhere. But there are other leads, and Kent follows them too. Did the Murdochs really do what they always said they could do, commit the perfect crime? As the story goes on, several layers are peeled back, as the saying goes, and we learn that things aren't necessarily the way they seem. And in the end, readers find out the truth about what happened to Zach. So, what holds this story together? What are some of the elements that we see woven through it? Well, there's a strong undercurrent of urgency and tension in this story. There's the question of what happened to Zach, and there's very real suspense as Cameron and Lisa go through the harrowing experience of searching for their son and of being judged and found guilty in the court of public opinion. There's a bit of the ticking clock trope, too, since the longer Zach remains missing, the less hope there is for him. There's also the characters involved. Part of the story is told from Cameron Murdoch's point of view, first person, present tense, so readers learn about his character and his response to the things that happen. The other part of the story is told from Kent's point of view, third person, present tense. So readers learn a little bit about her character. This raises the question of who is really seeing things clearly and who isn't. You'll notice I haven't said as much as I sometimes do about the plot of this novel, but I can say without spoiling the story that there are twists and turns in it that hint of the psychological thriller. Readers who enjoy psychological elements like unreliable witnesses, hidden secrets, and so on will appreciate that this novel has those elements. The novel also has a solid New Zealand setting. The physical setting, the local culture, and so on place the reader in Christchurch. And readers get a sense of how the New Zealand media and police do their jobs. The Quiet People explores what happens when people who have enjoyed the limelight become pariahs. It features 2 crime writers who have the knowledge to carry out the perfect crime. But did they? This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kinberg. Thanks for watching.